Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, just had to reboot after Sherry left. So
Okay.
she's all excited. She's got lots of things to do. You know, amazing, simple things sometimes. Beena, simple things, simple things, simple things.
Everything is simple, seems simple when you have awareness.
Exactly.
Before that, everything is good.
Yeah. But it really is doing simple things. Like in this case, she wants to paint. She's saying, oh, what canvas am I going to use? What am I going to paint? I say, do the things that you need to do first. You need to get your canvas on the easel. You need to get your paints out. Yet they are there, but it's a simple thing to do that. Okay, but yeah, it'll take me 45 minutes. It wasn't all that simple. It'll take her 45 minutes to get set up to be able to paint. But your mind is always like that. If you're thinking about what I need to do, what am I going to paint, what canvas am I going to use, those are decisions which you can't really make yet because you haven't actually taken the canvas out. You haven't set up the easel, you haven't taken the paints out. Then you can decide, do what needs to be done first. And then the second and the third thing. Okay, now, when you are in that space and you've set up the canvas, you've set up the easel, you've got your paint ready, okay, what am I going to paint? Now you've got nothing pending. Now all energy can be devoted to what you're going to be doing. So it's very simple.
Flashback time, sir. Flashback time. Sir says that, okay, there are things which will not be obvious until we make it obvious.
Exactly. But we need to get out of the way what is that we can do first. We need to make space for that obvious to come by getting rid of everything that we can do. So we need to be completely impeccable in making space. Is your door open, Beena?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm closing it. Anyway, so yes.
So that does make a big difference, by the way. In
yes,
this case,
it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
And I had.
Oh, wait. I got to show you something. Hang on, Beena. Hang on. I got to share with Beena. I like sharing with Beena. I like it. I like sharing with Beena. It's a great joy. You know that? Let me see. There. Okay, so be prepared. Maybe turn your sound off for a second. Meeting, because it takes me 2 seconds to turn that. Okay, so the first thing to do is for me to turn off the sound. The mute is not so critical, but to turn off the sound, that's what causes the feedback. It's quite interesting. Okay, I have my camera reversed. No. Come on, camera. Not turning around. Oh, it is. I was just looking at the. I'm looking at the camera from the. There we go. I was looking at the camera from the laptop. So why is it not turning around?
No. Just a minute. Bhaiya?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I was not asking you. I was not calling you actually.
I'm by the window showing you the view with the clouds in the distance because it's sunlight. Yeah. The clouds in the distance, you see? Right, Tommy?
Oh, yes. It looks like a scenery, a painting or picture, something.
Touching the wrong button. I just thought that's pretty cool, because now it's sunlight here, but it's still got the clouds down there in the valley, you see? So it's pretty cool. That's all I wanted to say, Beena. This is different. This is different for today.
Oh, yes. Okay, I have to send an audio message to someone. So I'm just recording that. You can listen. So I'm not muting myself.
Oh, good. Oh, I like hearing it. Yes. Good.
Okay. अस्सलाम वालेकुम. इस वक्त तो नहीं, हम सुबह कल सुबह बात कर सकते हैं. मीटिंग एट एसीपी इज आई डोंट थिंक सो कि मेरे लिए पॉसिबल होगा, बिकॉज फिर बहुत सारे लोग होंगे और मेरे लिए मुश्किल हो जाएगी थोड़ी सी. So if it is possible for you, we can discuss on phone.
That was it, Beena? That was it? Message done? Your message done, Beena? My hair is bothering me today. It keeps falling in my face. It just didn't dry properly. It's annoying. It's not bothersome. It's not really annoying. Shouldn't say that. Take it back. Cancel, cancel, cancel. It's very helpful, Beena, when you want to cancel stuff. Say cancel, cancel, cancel 3 times like that. Very important. Don't know why, but it seems to make a difference. Just emphasis like that. A bit of a hokey shirt today, kind of a hillbilly shirt, but all right, it is what it is. You there, Beena? I don't know what happened to you, Beena.
Okay.
You get your message done, Beena?
Oh yes, but I don't know why this message was sent empty. Anyway,
You sent it now?
it was an audio message. So I texted him. It was an audio message. I was trying to send him an audio message.
You attached the
So
audio message.
it is convenient. It is convenient to send audio message, especially on WhatsApp. It's really easy.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
And it's efficient. Not like Messenger. On Messenger, if we try to send, oh, you are wearing pink.
Well, it's sort of orangey, I guess, but you know, it's very hillbilly,
Yeah,
stuff,
peach,
very hokey. Yeah, but
peach kind of color. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
I said I have lots of different clothing, Beena. I can wear anything. You know, it's part of something that is a skill that we can learn, and I enjoy the skill to be able to wear anything. It doesn't matter. You know, I am who I am. It doesn't matter what I wear.
No. Nope. Nope.
Yes, it does make a difference, but I'm just saying that I'm able to wear anything, and that's a good skill.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
To be
Yes.
comfortable in it.
Yes.
In other words, I'm not dependent. I'm not dependent on my clothing to be comfortable with myself. Right?
In Sufism, to crash, to get rid of their ego, what they do is like living without having any liabilities, and what they do is they don't even earn anything.
Yeah.
So they ask for food and they ask for money also. Money, not money, but yes, just for things. Like, okay, if they need a food, they go and they sit at the door and said, okay, if you have any food. This is what they do. It was a way of crushing ego. And whatever they got It is like they live together more, like many people live together. And what they do is they just put everything in a one bowl, big, huge bowl, and mix it up and then taste it. It was like, okay, make it very tasteless, uh, too blend, and and then they eat it because they don't want to actually relish, and they don't want to. Yes, I like that, and they don't want to get involved into worldly pleasures. So that yeah. So and but what I have learned in Quran, this is that the supreme ego among others, the supreme type of ego is of being noble in religious form. So like people do that because they, instead of getting rid of their ego, they start feeling themselves. The highest form or the supreme form or type of ego is the one where religious people feel that they are the highest or the noblest one, and by doing everything like praying and reading Quran and everything, and they feel
superiority.
high of themselves. This is the most highest form of ego, the most typical one. So you need to be really careful of that. And from that, I learned we need to be human. We need to take care of ourselves. And this is very interesting for me, that when people, they are really earnest people, they're truly honest and good people, and they well, like, and they try to get rid of their ego, but somehow when they are on this path, they fall into that path, this bit again, by saying that, okay, I don't need anything. Why you don't need anything? You're a human being.
Right.
Your body is designed to have these things.
Right. Now, right. But now the Sufis have a good plan, except the mistake that they make is getting stuck in it.
Yes.
Yeah? Do without for a time to show that you can do without, and then say, okay, now that I know I can, and my ego is taken care of. The point of not having anything is your ego, not to not have anything. Once you've achieved the objective, well, then move on. To stay in it becomes an indulgence. Correct? Right.
Yes. And
so, Beena, do you have any tips for untangling dreadlocks quickly?
Conditioner.
Very slow.
Use hair conditioner. Leave-on conditioners.
Like this, it needs air conditioner. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes. I know what it is, and still I'm saying.
All right. Well,
to detangle it, there are types of conditioners, hair conditioner. They are leave-on. Like, okay, you don't need to wash it, just apply it,
and then you comb it with the conditioner still in there.
Yes.
That will help. Yes. Okay, I'll investigate that. This is going to take me a month of Sundays. It's very
so
slow.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do that? When you comb it all, and then
I'm gonna plait it. Long plait. Like see, this has. You see, there's a little bit of it when it started. This is from the original when Olivia first plaited it. It was as long as these little the additional ones now, were they? You see, like these on top here? Well, they're not quite as thick as those were, but they were about this long, but they were thicker. And then we plaited them, because it was all down here too. So, but then it just it just got to be a hassle to take the plaits out, and to redo it. And I just thought, let it grow out. But then it made the dreadlocks, which I don't care for. So I want to get rid of the dreadlocks and then plait it all again. Okay, it would mean still that I have to do it like every couple of weeks or so, maybe even once a week. I don't know, but that I have to unplait it and plait it so that because it will grow, and it will have the dreadlock on top of the plait again. But also because so Because the dreadlocks don't come at the bottom; they come at the top. I mean, very, very inconsiderate of them.
Oh
But
my God. Still, you're high maintenance.
yes, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? The standards of
Really high
impeccability are high.
maintenance.
The standards of impeccability are high.
Yes.
I mean, I could just
You
cut
are
them
high
off.
maintenance.
I could just cut them off. Where's the knife? I just cut it off.
No, don't like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I could cut them off, because if I were to cut it like, say, over here, still leave it fairly long. But, if I cut it off over there, I'm not saving much. I'm still going to have to comb out the dreadlock, you see. So I'm not saving very much. It's only a little bit that only that much that I'm saving, to have it long. Or if I maybe cut it up here, I suppose I could. But, it doesn't seem worth the effort. So. But if it was
wow.
plats, I think 3 long plats, the point of this is to be other, right? And if it's just regular short ones, it's not really that other. So the long is
Okay. So you can wear anything.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be you. But you choose this to be in other box.
Correct.
You don't need that.
To cue otherness. I know I don't need it. But Beena, keep in mind. No, I understand that I don't need it. This is about the very first micro fraction of a second of interaction, especially in person. In that first microsecond, before an even second has passed, that very first moment of comprehension, this is typically when most people grab onto some sort of a conceptuality which is extremely influential. The literal first impression makes a big difference. And this is not only that it's in the box of other, but it also is a cueing of a sort of, in terms of listening to somebody and, okay, this is a kind of a look, it's sort of a wizard look, I guess, and that is helpful in what I do. It's childish, it's corny, but it's helpful. There's a reason that all the gurus wear those long robes and stuff. They all have a look to them because it's a cueing and it's effective. It's childish and it's silly, but it's effective. So I utilize that. Gives value. Because if people are in an appropriate space of mind, this is somebody who's got something to say, they listen better. They don't need to do that. It shouldn't be there, but it is, and it does help. So, yes, once you get to know me, then of course I can, have my hair in a mess and shave it all off. It's not going to make any difference. That would be the other extreme, Beena. I would shave everything off. Be bald. Or have very short hair, like brush cut like they have in the military. I got a very long head. Like my head was caught in a vice. I don't know what my mother did when I came out, squeezing too hard or something, but my head is very long. So the beard doesn't make it quite so long. But, fortunately, if I'm shaven, you see that, and without the hair on the sides too, you really see that longness of my head. You see?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Very long. So, not that it matters, but
I had a bit, not visibly, but as compared to, I don't have a small head.
No.
Yes. Not small.
Watch that. See, that's the universe trying to keep us away to say, hey, what's that big head of yours? Don't get too big headed, because then it'll be lolling about on your head like those dolls, the bobblehead dolls.
My mother used to say that, here she is, the biggest skull and all these things. And I was like, okay, yes, I have.
Your mom's funny when it comes to things like that. So funny. So amazing.
She was doing good.
Fine stuff.
She's still doing good.
Yeah, your mom is good. She's happy. She's in a good space. Everything is okay with your mom?
Oh, yes. I was actually waiting for her. She is not at home. So she went to meet someone, and now it's getting late now. So I was trying to call, but the phone is off. Okay. Let me remind Farooq again. And by the way, I call Farooq Bhaiya.
You what?
I call him Bhaiya.
Heya. Like
Yeah,
you're saying, heya.
BH. It is like BH
Oh, B-A.
AIYA. Yeah.
Oh, Bia.
So
Baya.
it's
Baya.
yeah. So it's like Bhaiya.
Say
So
again.
this word is for elder brothers. So
Yeah, say again.
Bhaiya. Bhaiya.
Baya. Yeah, okay, like
Yeah.
brother. Okay, Baya.
Yeah. So I call him. So that's why I was calling him Bhaiya. Bhaiya, listen to me. And people
Hey, yeah, like you
people
say,
found
hey
it.
there, you know, like hey there, hey yeah, how
Yeah.
you doing? Sometimes I say hey yeah, you know. But
No,
hey yeah,
actually, my friends and people at Arts Council were so amused by that they, and when I called my okay, Bhaiya, just listen to me. He says, "Oh my God, how much love you show every time when you call him." I said, "Okay, because I love him. That's it." He says, "No, it's really amazing." And some boys actually ask me that, "Okay, I really wish that my sisters could ever call me like this."
so
And I
what do
said,
you call
"Why
me?
not? I call you Sil."
All right. Well, I don't know. I thought maybe you had some nickname for me or something in your family. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No?
I call you Sil. So your name is quite really short and good.
All right.
Sil. If you told me your name is Leon, then I might be thinking of, oh no, Leon is okay for others. It is good, but now the friendship we have, Leon is like really a bit formal for me, so I would not call
Yeah,
you
you're good.
that.
I don't care for it. I don't know. To me, it's like a cockeyed name. I don't like it. I just never have. I never liked it.
So it might be a formal name for me, so that then I might choose something else. But
Yeah.
Sil is okay. No, Sil is like
Sebastian, like my middle name. I know it's my last name, you know, but it's actually my last name is my middle name. So Sebastian, how does that sit with you? That's very formal, right? You know?
hmm So your full name is Leon Griff
No, Leon Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah, and it's
Okay, Leon Sebastian Griff.
yeah, Grief. That's an ear. Yeah, it's like an eerie.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't say the G.
Griff.
Yeah, but how do you say?
Okay,
How do you say in Arabic?
it
They
is
have
H.
yeah.
Yes, H.
See, Grief.
Okay, Griff. Okay,
There you
okay.
go.
Now
There you go.
I can pronounce
Yeah, you can.
because we have this sound. We have this sound both in
Exactly.
Urdu
You have it.
and in
And
Arabic.
the E's are different too. They're not English E's. They Afrikaans E's, even though you
Mm-hmm.
say it in English, but they're more like Dutch E's. So it's ear sound, like in eerie. You see, so ear, like
Mm-hmm.
say Greer. You know, this the last name Greer.
Griff.
There you go. That's it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit,
Griff.
you know. But you
Okay,
see why I don't like.
Leon Sebastian Griff.
There you go. You're saying the E's a little long. It's a little shorter. Grief. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Griff.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, Leon Sebastian Griff.
Very well, fantastic. Yeah, you sound very Afrikaans saying that. Very good, very good. Because it's a Dutch German name, you know, so it has that sound to it. Or Afrikaans, not an English name. You know, and Sebastian, obviously,
We
that.
have more sound. We have more sound than Arabic.
Yeah.
Like Arabic alphabets are alif, ba, ta, sa, but we have alif, be, pe, te, se. So we have
Wow.
p also. Arabics cannot pronounce unless they try it really hard.
Hmm.
They cannot pronounce p. They say Pakistan, Pepsi. But we have
Interesting. Interesting.
yeah, we have
Well, that's
we
backwards.
we yes. So they cannot pronounce p. So but we have the sound, and and then we have okay, alif, ba, ta, sa, jim, ha, ha, dal, zal. We
Oh, I
have
like that you got laughter
jim.
built right into your alphabet. You got laughter built in. Yeah, you went ha
Ha,
ha.
ha. Ha, ha. It's in Arabic.
Yeah.
Jim, ha, ha. These are sound, but we have Jim, che, he, he.
Khe.
And yeah, he. That's why it's
That
easy for
khe
me
is
to
very close
crave.
to the.
Yes.
It's very close to
Yeah.
the G. You know.
Yeah.
In Afrikaans
Yeah.
it will just be they will say a G. You know, in English the names have a name, the sounds,
Yeah.
right, in the alphabet. So you have a G that's pronounced G, but in a lot of alphabets they don't say G, they just say G or G. See, so
and we have different sound like GH.
right.
They says G, but we say R. R.
Interesting.
R is a different sound. Like, okay, it's a name. Many names started with this sound, like Ghazala. It's not, they write it like Ghazala,
Yeah, but it's
but
Ghazala.
it is like Ghazala.
Ghazala.
Yeah,
Ghazala.
and yeah, and like other. I don't know about other sound also. Like we have in Urdu we have more than Arabic sound. J, P, D, R, J.
Yeah,
These
but some
sounds
new words, like seriously. That are added into
these sounds are not in Arabic. Pe, J, Dal, Re, Je, Gaf. Arabic people cannot pronounce G. They say J.
Yeah. Interesting.
When it comes to these, so they don't have this sound. G.
Interesting.
So we have these things.
My friend Harleen, or Liebe and I's friend Harleen from India, he used to call me uncle. Even though he's my age, I think he might even be a little older than me, but he used to call me uncle.
Uncle?
Uncle, yeah.
For what reason?
Oh, he just said I'm like an uncle, so I call you uncle.
Okay.
Like you calling your brother Baya?
No. Okay, no.
Yeah.
I told you. I can tell you. This uncle and auntie term. When someone is like, okay, too smart, or someone is in personality, they have moreness in them.
Yes.
So, oh, come on, uncle. So, okay, because you are above or more than your age.
Exactly.
So
that's exactly how he was using it. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, "Oh, come on, uncle."
Yeah, but
No matter how young you are.
It was a term of respect, not of teasing.
Yeah. Yes. Sometimes they say, like, okay, my friend Ali. Sometimes he says, "Okay, come on, auntie." I said, "Okay, come on, uncle."
No, but that's
he says,
different.
"Oh, yes, we."
No, I understand. That's different, though. No, he meant it like his relationship to me was like of a nephew to an uncle. So that's how we used it. So, because it would be father would be appropriate too, but that's kind of stressing it. You know what I mean? So uncle instead, which made sense. Like you might call Kasim uncle potentially if he was like a family friend.
Yeah.
Even though he's not technically an uncle, you still call him uncle, no?
Oh yeah, yes. In Pakistan, in subcontinent, a person who with some okay, again it's a hierarchy, but we call it respect for people who are senior in age or in a status something. So we call them with some relation, especially when make it to make them feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Also. Exactly. Like neighbors, all neighbors are aunties and uncles.
Exactly.
We call them, and mostly like my mother's sister. So we call them in Urdu. We call it khala, like kh again.
Like khala. Khala for auntie.
Is for especially for mother's sister, not father's sister.
But mother's sister.
We have different. Yeah. So we call them khala.
Wow. But in India, they use the English term uncle and auntie, even if they're not speaking English. if I understand correctly.
Yeah, so we also use these terms nowadays more,
Yeah.
like uncle and auntie. But yes, some really close ones are okay. Come on, Khala. Okay, you
Yeah.
are like okay, my
And
mother.
that would
You
be
are
your
like my
father's
mother.
sister. If your mother's sister is Khala and it's different to your father's sister, what's the father's sister?
Yes, Popo.
Popo. Wow.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow. That doesn't sound very nice.
Oh God.
And the uncles? What are the uncles? What are the uncles? If those are the
Uncle, father side uncles are Chacha. The younger brothers are, we call them Chacha, and the elder ones are Taya.
Taya.
We have different, yeah, Taya, the elder one, and the younger one are Chacha. And on mother's side, we have only one word for both younger or elder one, Mamu.
Mamu. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
I call my Mamu Mama. I call him Mama. I don't know why, but somehow we just have. Okay, I call him Mama.
yeah, interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting.
His name is Tariq, so
Talib.
I call him sometimes Tariq.
Talib. Talep.
No, Tariq.
Oh, Tariq. Oh, I see. Okay. Tariq.
Yeah. So I call him Tariq Mama. So
And you get on well with him, I assume?
oh, he's a very nice person.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I like that you have nice people
So
in your life, Beena.
so sometimes people say that okay, mother's brother is like a double mommy, like Ma. You call him Mama. It's two times Ma.
That's my...
Ma is a word for mother in Urdu.
Yes, yeah, in most languages.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
it's
Afrikaans,
strange,
when you
but
say ma,
yeah.
in Afrikaans, it's exactly the same, ma. And in English too,
Ah,
say ma in English too.
uh,
Say ma, mom.
uh-huh.
But ma is English also. Ma is
Ah,
Dutch, ma is
so we
German.
have.
You know, I think ma is
Mm,
French too. Ma is
uh-huh.
pretty much universal. It's very, very common in most languages.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
My 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 niece, when she start talking, she called Mama Mamoosh,
Wow, interesting.
and this is not a word in Urdu.
Yeah.
We never heard before. This is a word. I later on searched for that, but um, she somehow just starts saying that.
Is the word in Persian?
No, not in Persian. But she called Mama Mamoosh, and she still can say that Mamoosh.
Interesting. What language is it from?
Let me check. I just forgot that where I saw. Mm. And she actually looked like uh, Mama.
Oh, wow. Huh. Fascinating.
Mhm. It's a name, Mamoosh.
Oh, okay. It's a proper noun. It's not a term for something.
But it is a male, and this is that
May.
historically surname. Yeah,
Ah.
similar
What language?
surnames. Where is Mamoosh is a family from? Where is the Mamoosh family from? Oh wow, ancestor do for living. Oh God, it's a family name.
Ah. And only a family name? Doesn't mean anything else beside that?
No, I need to search it more.
Ah.
Mamoosh is a Turkish name.
There you go. Persian or Turkish, yes. Okay. That sounded like it. Persian,
Ah,
yes, yes.
hmm. And
would
we
have-
never
I
heard
was
before.
thinking of
Anyway.
Turkish, but if I thought more of it, I would have guessed, said, okay, it's in that region. So yeah, Turkish, yeah. Makes more
So
sense.
she just starts calling Mama Mamush.
Interesting. Mamosh or Mamush? Try it with one
It
O.
is Mamush.
But try searching it with one O and see what comes up. It's supposed to be two O's.
Mhm.
Just for curiosity, since you are there.
Okay.
The other thing that I don't care for the dreadlocks is they get little bits of fluff inside the dreadlocks. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like clothing fluff stuck in there.
Mamush Pitas and the question of artisan food. Huh?
Yeah. Almost pitas, like Pita.
Pittas, double T.
Oh, pita.
Pitas.
Oh, wow. Is that somebody's name?
Bread, cakes, and ale. Mamush Pitas and the question of artisan food. Ah,
But it could be somebody's
what he
name.
looks like. Hmm.
So his first name is Mamush, or is this Mamush Titas is meaning some kind of food?
Some kind of food, Mamush Pitas. It is P-I, not T-I.
Yeah,
P-I.
pitas. That's what I thought. Yeah, pitas.
Yeah.
That's a Greek food or Turkish. Yeah, pitas. Yeah, I like pita bread. It's nice.
Yes, like yesterday we were discussing that
Like pita is sort of
we
a
all
another
born
variation
like
of roti, you know.
yes. We were discussing, and Mama was sharing that all our sisters, like okay, me, Mona, Amy, and Lubna, we all born with full long hair.
Wow.
By birth, we had
Wow, you came
full
out of the
long
box
hair.
with long hair. Wow, that's unusual.
Yes.
Huh.
and not like okay, just head, just head till our shoulders.
Wow.
We had long hair.
It's unusual.
All four sisters.
Wow.
Yes, and Farooq born with 2 teeth.
Wow. So you were born with
So
short.
my and my niece, my first niece, she born with long hair like us and 2 teeth.
Wow. It's evolution. So your next ones, like Amy and Mona's children, are going to be born fully grown. You give birth to adults. Wow.
This is Mona's children. So okay, Amy and Lubna.
Does
Okay,
Mona already have children?
so it is.
Does Mona have children already?
Sorry, say.
Does Mona
Yes,
have?
Mona have three.
Yeah, I
Three.
thought you said so. Wow. Yeah, she's busy girl.
Yeah.
Hurry. Either that or she has high libido. I don't know. It's amazing. Wow. I don't know why that amused you, but it amused me that it amused you.
Yeah. So she had.
Mona naughty or conservative?
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, she's conservative, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but see, the conservative ones, that's what Rachel said, the quiet ones, the conservative ones. So you have all that passion stored away underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
Happens that way.
Oh, this is what Rachel was saying something about my picture?
Yeah.
Okay, now I got it.
No, I said,
Okay.
well, it's kind of a sexy picture for Beena. Says, yeah, but it's the quiet, still ones like that, you know. The conservative, the reserved ones. You see, underneath, it's all there. That passion. And she's right in some way. I don't know if it applies to you specifically, but you know, you have a vivaciousness that could easily be misinterpreted as an underlying um, vivaciousness, or you know, there's no word for it other than sexiness. You know, that's how some people are going to perceive.
Okay, but it is like, okay, people just, okay, try to put everyone in the same box.
Correct.
Yes, I am a human being. I am a normal human being. I have some abilities. I have some lackness, like all human do. So this is something which is, I think that it is natural.
Oh yeah.
But yes, my emphasis is not on these things.
Good.
My focus is not on these
Save your
things.
energy. Save your energy. The better use for energy.
And this is, and also it is about, yes, sometimes I don't want to be like say something in a derogatory manner, but it is like being exclusive. That's it. It is not something I feel that I need to connect with everyone. I don't want to.
Right.
Even with my friends,
For
just
you.
in communication, I am like this.
Right. Because you are different in that sense. You are different in that sense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mona's already done her part. She's already had enough kids for all of the sisters. So she's done. She's had
No,
you.
no, I know. It is my parents had 5.
Yeah,
And
well, still, you know, if all 3 sisters have 3 children, then that's 9
and
children.
now Amy's gonna start her family soon, because she's going to, like, okay, start living with her husband soon.
When
It will
when does that
happen,
happen, Beena?
the official wedding ceremony and all these things.
When will that be?
I hope that in 4 to 5 months now from
Oh,
now.
long time still. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow.
So she's going to start her family also, and Lubna also. That okay? They
Luna wants to have children?
of course.
Well, no, not of course. No, not of course. Not of course. Some
Yes,
people
it is
want.
of course. It is of course.
Yeah, no, but seriously, not everybody wants to have children. You know.
Yes,
Does
but
baby want to have
I, of course, yes. Again,
children?
of course.
Not necessarily. How about you? See? See?
Depends.
Of course.
Depends.
Exactly. It's not of course when it comes to you, right?
Depends.
Better things to do with the energy. It's a big price we pay to have children. A very big price to pay. This came up in the conversation yesterday, actually, in a roundabout way. When you were doing the astrological reading, and you combined it with your intuitive reading, and remember you said you saw the stuff on Donna's legs. It was upsetting to you. You remember that?
You are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. You said to Donna when you were doing her astrological reading, but some intuitive things came up, and you said to her that you see stuff on her legs, some kind of a negative
Yes.
on her legs, and you also said you
Yes.
saw black holes around her, right, of some kind.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So Don Juan, when he speaks about perceiving energy directly, right now, again, when he's talking about it without filters. You know, he can go fully into seeing energy directly. Whereas when you were doing that, you were kind of halfway seeing it. But he said when you fully see somebody as energy, you see them as this luminous egg, right? This giant luminous egg, a little bigger than the human body, and it's got all these filaments, these filaments of light, of energy that emanate from it, or that extrude from it, or connect to it, and those filaments are connected to everything else around it, right? And we are connected in this way, right? You know, like a brain node. When you see a node, it's a little thingy, and then it's got little tendrils and elements, and it connects to other nodes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Same way. So he said, though, but with people who've had children, in their midsection, in the middle of that cocoon, more or less, you see these kind of holes Because essentially what's happened is when you have a child, you're taking some of your energy and you are giving it away, right? It gets separated
mm,
from you, right? Which makes sense.
mm, mm,
So he
mm,
says that people who've had children are they perceive this. They when you see them, you can clearly see that they've had children, and it's a hole in them because that energy is still with the children. And he says, if
mm,
you are looking for complete freedom as an individual, and you've had
mm,
children, you need to take your energy back from those children. It
mm,
doesn't affect them; they won't notice anything, but it makes a difference to you. You need to plug those holes. You need to take that energy
mm,
back.
mm,
They had it to
mm,
start with and whatever, but it's you saying,
mm,
it's what I was talking about with the DNA, that in terms of the
mm,
DNA of freedom, that energy that you pass on, you're saying, I'm not the one who's going to get to the end point of everything, so I'm hoping that my kids will, and I'm putting my DNA in them, and they pass on, and so on. Okay, but if we're going to do it ourselves, we need to take that component back and say, I'm going to be the one that's going to go all the way. So I know it
mm.
makes sense to me in terms of the whole point, because otherwise, if we just have children and our children have children and they have children, where does it end? Some point, somebody's got to complete this process,
Ah,
right?
okay, okay. It makes sense. About Donna, when I feel that it is more like I was looking at Donna as Donna. My vision was my. I don't know how to say that, but sometimes I feel embarrassed to say that vision or these kind of words. It looks like, okay, no, I am. I
No,
mean,
no,
anyway,
no, it was a
it
vision,
is what it is.
a perception.
Yeah.
Say perception.
So
Say
okay, yes, perception. Yes.
my alternative
Yeah.
perception. Use that word.
Okay. Yes. Yes. This is good. This is good. My alternative perception was I was observing Donna as Donna.
Mm.
It was not like, okay, it was happening. Okay. It is not like, okay, I'm just feeling all these things that are happening to me. No, I was looking at someone who is Donna, but I'm also observing as Donna. It was
Oh,
a very,
from Donna's internal perspective. Oh, I see. Okay.
so it was like, okay, and I was kind of experiencing all these things, and I feel
Wow.
that something around her ears, uh, it was like something covered, or someone just like, okay, pillow or something. I feel that, and then something on her ankles also. uh, Donna said that, Beena, why you had this? And it was like, okay, I didn't ask for. I'm not deliberately going into there, of course not. But this was something just came out, and she was asking me, Beena, why this thing just jumps up? And I said, no, I have no control over this. When you said that, just look at things. When I start looking and start explaining her healing and the pain section in her chart, this thing just jumps out. And I was looking, and it was really strange that I saw someone. I don't know it was Donna or anyone else, but wearing a dress like a nurses used to wear, or still I guess they wear. No, not now, but in a bit older time, not really old, but
Yeah, yeah.
uh, like
Like in
a
Donna's
few
childhood
decades
time.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few decades back, nurses might used to wear these type of dresses, white and cotton, a bit rough cotton, hard type of. Someone wearing that, and I don't know what it was, why I was looking at that, and the light was yellow, uh, a bit covered light was there, and the room was not really big.
And what was going on there?
So these
Donna was in this room with a
I
nurse.
saw. I saw that, so Donna, and something around her ears, like someone just pushed a pillow or something on both sides of her head, and and something, I don't know, maybe someone was holding her ankles or something with something they tied up. I don't know.
Wow.
But something was on her ankles. And there was someone who was standing there also, who was present there
Nurse
also,
was
not
there
standing,
also.
I'm not sure. Yes, the nurse.
Wow.
She was there and wearing a white cotton, hard cotton kind of a dress. Like, okay,
Wow. Did you
might
share this with
used to,
Mother?
not in details, because she says, Beena, just don't go into these details. And the yellow light there in the room, it was a bedroom. It was not a hospital room. It was a bedroom,
How
but
old was Mother?
in-
Adult or
how
child?
old? No, I don't know. I don't know about that. I
No.
was looking at her, but it was not like, okay, I was feeling it. It is really confusing for me, and really difficult to explain how I was observing all these things.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Because,
Just persist because the more you do, the more you go into it, the clearer it becomes. So,
so and I saw that it was on, I think that on bed. She was on bed, and yes, and well, so it is not like when someone asked me and they said, so whatever comes, I cannot, like, okay, do anything deliberately. No, I can't. I don't know. I don't have any control over it,
yeah.
and I don't know how to do this. But when things come up, it just comes up, and I was feeling weakness in my body. It was like suffocating, kind of, not really suffocating, but a kind of feeling. The desperation was of suffocation, after suffocation.
Wow. 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 Well, if there was
So
another reason, this could have been that, like let's say they think that, she's unstable or she's having a fit or something, a seizure, and they restrain her, with restraints on the ankles. That kind of thing could happen. Who knows?
could be that situation, yes, or
But
could be other.
there's cockeyed stuff in her family. They did stuff that's not right.
Okay, I saw you drinking water. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's it.
Not very much, but last in the bottle. But see, my hair didn't dry right, so this keeps falling forward. But now what Olivia would sometimes do is this part here. She would pull it
Yeah.
back and then make a little plait with it at the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's nice. I like that. So, and it's like that, and it keeps it tight. And it's just a little plait on the back, but it just takes these things from falling in my face because I don't like it here. You know, high maintenance. What can I tell you?
Yes, high maintenance.
It's so funny that
This is the total opposite compliment you
I know.
had.
Oh, I was going to say earlier. You were telling me that essentially I'm living as a sadhu right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I meant to say, right, when you were talking about the sadhus and what they do, isn't that how I'm living right now as a sadhu?
Oh, yes, kind of, but I don't want you.
What's that?
I really don't want you to live like that.
No,
I
I
know
agree.
that it is your choice.
But
It is your choice, of course. But
well, it's sort of my choice.
as
Really, I'm not choosing to live this way entirely,
okay, uh-huh.
That reminds
Good,
me.
as far as I get this way of impeccability, for me, it is really practical. It is really logical. It is really so in life and so with life. So I feel that, and it is for successful people. It is for people at peace.
Right, Beena? We can call it the way of sensibility.
Yes, and it is. What is this?
Can you read the name on it?
No, not really. It's a bit blur.
The name. Oh, it's out of focus, you mean? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now?
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon Grief.
There you go.
Grief.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So check, in other
So
words.
what is this?
It's
Mm-hmm.
from Cherry. From Sari for you.
Ah,
Yeah. I'm just saying it's payment, you know. I just like to celebrate it.
very good. Congrats.
Yeah. Actually give me money before, you know.
Mm-hmm. Which is good. Which is good.
Yeah. So it's like to emphasize it, you know. When it comes. Right, Beena? And then L'Oreal also brought up money to pay for the editing.
Just hold on, sir.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Beena, Beena,
Hmm.
what
A
happened?
lot of things are happening. Oh, lots of
Good
things are
stuff.
happening.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah.
Yes, all good, but of course, I need to just. Hmm, I don't know. Yeah, things are just okay. All
Oh
good.
yeah. Wow, that sounds very interesting. Say more. Why is this such a like peculiar thing then? The cockeyed stuff
You
there?
know, I'm just thinking that how to explain all these things, and
Oh, interesting.
it's just like okay, like regular stuff, but it connects with more. So uh,
Ah, right.
this is
Well, if it's not wildly important, then don't worry about it. Or is it?
yes, it is important. Yes, for me it
Well,
is
then share,
important.
then share, then take your time and share. Just trust. This is self-trust now. See, the trust that it will come and sort itself out as you explain, even though you don't know ahead of time. Trust to figure it out as you go along. Yeah?
Hmm.
Hmm.
It is like okay, I need to get more disciplined in my things because
Well,
some family, because my family situation is a bit uh, a bit different now, because this family is living with us, and the next month, after 2 months, this new month is starting, and one after that, and then it will be Ramzan. Ramzan is like a totally new upside down routine, 24-hour routine.
Ramzan or Ramadan, or is it the same thing?
Yes, Ramazan is what we pronounce it, and Ramadan is what
Okay, but it's
most
the
Arab
same thing. Well, I just
pronounce
want to
it.
make sure.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, I remember it from last year.
Yeah.
I remember it was all
So
cockeyed. Yeah, yeah. It was all everything was upside down. Yeah, yeah.
everything was up, but we were not engaged like this before. Now we are. We have a lot of things to do, and we are in this process, and we need to get ready as soon as possible. Of course, I feel that it is about time now. So.
Time to do what?
Time to do like this way of impeccability. What we were doing, like tweak, tweaking. What you said that
Yeah,
word?
tweaking. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And to fine tune it and be ready and with practice and everything, because this is what I feel that we need to do that. So and before Ramadan, of course.
Oh, that's exciting, Beena. Like, give
Hmm.
me examples of what you mean more specifically and more precisely.
Because in Ramadan it will be a bit difficult for me uh, to spend time uh, on a regular basis. So I really want and hope to to make everything like perfect before that, because and also and 2 months is like a huge time. We need to do this like in the next 15 days. We need to make it all ready.
See, I already drank
Okay,
that
and
much.
what?
Drinking even more.
Oh, hmm. And what is the connection? Why I'm saying that into my life? Okay, of course, yes. It seems like okay, what I was talking about, and now I'm talking about way of impeccability. uh,
I'm listening.
these
I'm
people
listening
are
to see
living here.
how
Yeah,
this
these
fits.
people are living here,
Yeah, yeah.
and my mother says that Beena, there are a lot of uh, preparation involved in that before Ramadan. So my mother says,
Like what
Beena,
kind of preparation, Beena?
uh, first the yearly cleaning, of home. Like, okay,
Wow.
every Pakistani do that. I guess that Muslims in general they do that,
Spring
but
cleaning,
every Pakistani, yes, we do that.
especially in spring also.
So we will do that, and then uh, preparing dresses for Eid and for Ramadan and for summer and a lot of stuff. My mother was just telling me the list, just sharing the list that Beena, you have to do these things. And I said, okay, Mama, we will do that. But these,
Sorry to interrupt you. Did your mom give you extra things to do this year?
of course,
See, I guessed that. Oh, not guessed it. I just from the way the pattern of things has been going, I'm not surprised that this year you have extra things. But why did you say, of course? Why is it, of course, that you get extra things this year?
I don't know why I'm using, of course.
Ah, all right. Isn't that somewhat surprising or a little bit unusual? Why would you get extra things this year?
Not surprising, but I don't know why I was expecting that.
Right. But you've been expecting it because it's been a pattern. You've been getting extra duties in the kitchen, in the house, and everywhere because, there's this perception of like, that's what we were talking about the other day. Oh, you're wasting your time online all the time. We need to give you something to do.
Mm, yes.
You have to explain to mom that you are doing the Way of Impeccability course. You aren't just sitting and chatting yourself. You are doing a course. You are learning to be a facilitator.
I made it very clear. I made it
Accept
very
that this
clear.
is taken on a different dimension, and that I am learning to be a facilitator of this course. And when we sell this course, which is coming soon, then I'm going to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Shift it. That's what some people need to hear. Oh, you're doing something productive. For some old school, okay, your mother's not entirely old school, but she has some old school in her. This is important to hear. Something is coming out of it.
And it just made me a bit worried that we have a lot of stuff to do in way of impeccability and other courses. And now this thing.
Sure.
It's like an announcement that, okay,
Time
now
is.
you need to be more present in
But you, but
home stuff.
last year, you did have lots of time. It just was you were available more in your nighttime and my daytime. So that might be a good thing, no? Like you were sleeping in,
uh,
you were awake at night, right?
oh yes, I was doing that, and mostly people do that in Ramadan, also because uh, I was doing our arts council drama for 3 months before that, just before Ramadan. I was so busy in that. So,
Yeah, I remember.
uh, and then I was kind of like relaxing. I didn't get a chance to do anything else but to just do work at Arts Council. So, so that was the time I was kind of just relaxing and doing things in my own way. Now uh, I don't wake up all night, and I do wake up early. It just make me like really confused at how I will manage all these things. You can understand that I'm feeling confused.
Interesting, Veena. Interesting.
Now I know what this interesting means. Interesting.
All right.
Yes, it is.
Tease me. You tease me.
Yeah. So now I understand what this interesting means. This needs to be in my power to
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's very
power dictionary. I
very,
need to add that.
very
That
simple.
interesting.
Yeah, put it in there. Put it in there, right?
Interesting is a way out. Yeah, interesting is a way out. Interesting is a hideout.
Yeah.
Interesting
It's a pause.
is a cue.
It is power pause. Or sometimes I mean, it's also genuine. A lot of times it really is interesting to me. All this, I don't like it. Yeah, I have to think about it. So power pause. Power pause. Funny. Um,
So,
Beena, what we can do,
hmm,
well, it's sleep time now. But tomorrow, first thing
hmm,
we do is we make
hmm.
the post. The what do you invest?
Okay,
The advertising post for wave impeccability. That is something we need to do.
okay, okay,
I knew there was something important on
okay.
our list. We finished the self-trust course.
Mm-hmm,
I can add it
mm-hmm,
as a module. That's not the pressure to add it. It's not a big pressure. That I can later. Doesn't have to be now. The
mm-hmm,
add pressure
mm-hmm,
is that goes to doing something to getting customers,
mm-hmm.
getting clients, not customers. Clients. There's a difference. Clients is for service. Customers is for product. By the way,
Ah,
yeah.
client is for service, customers is for product.
Right.
Okay, client is for service, customer is for product. Client is for service. I do that. That keep repeating things, so
Yeah,
it just saved in my memory.
So a customer buys something tangible that they can take away with them, and a client gets a service of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now people mix them up, but just if you want to be a little bit more technical with it.
No, we need to be. This is being impeccable. Mm,
To have precision
mm,
with language, it's not a pedantic thing. It can be. Some people make it into a whole self-important pedantic thing and they become grammar Nazis. It's not about being precise with language. It is being precise with our thinking. This is where it comes in.
this thing is been simmering, and today morning, my morning was also that case that I saw. I was awake, but I was feeling like, okay, I need to somehow get the idea how to deal with this situation
It's
without making it a huge deal.
which situation, Lina?
This family situation.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I understand the dynamics. You're getting pressure because
Mm,
they'll think that you're basically not doing anything. You're not, not doing anything.
mm,
Wow. So you need to
mm,
communicate to them that hey, it's shifted. Yes, before you were doing this as a program, as a course, and it was very
mm,
valuable and useful. But that's shifted now, and the relationship has
mm,
changed. Now you graduated and you are now becoming a facilitator of this program.
mm,
This is now you're part of a business scheme here, so that when this is sold and you're facilitating with a paid customer, you'll get paid. That's a whole different for them. Oh, Beena's got a job. You know,
mm, mm,
it's a very different thing, Beena. And
mm,
not
mm,
only are you and say we're already doing this with people right now. Okay, they're not new clients with new payments, so the payments they're not there yet, but this is coming. The very
mhm,
customer who pays is going to get a repayment coming.
mhm, mm. Okay.
Will change their logic, Beena, because now Beena is doing something productive. Beena's got a job. So that's it. You can even announce, okay, I'm a facilitator in the Wave Impeccability program. Yeah?
Okay. Okay. We'll see.
They say, how much does it pay? 3-4 times what the Arts Council pays. Or even more because, it depends on the time, but okay, just, roughly.
Mm. Okay.
Or just more than, a lot
It's-
more than the Arts
it,
Council.
it it seems like it is becoming my need, and now I need to set my intents really clearly.
And now also, Beena, I'm being very
Mm,
strategic you can multi-layer. One, it takes care of that family pressure because I understand that family pressure, and that's just how that the situation is. People don't like it when people are basically getting something for nothing. Of course, it's short periods of time, yes, but then they find some compensation for it, and they'll say, okay, well, do more housework or whatever. See, and it's already starting to happen. So now when you shift this and you say, but wait, I'm busy, I've got stuff to do that's be productive, leave me alone, I don't have time for this stuff. Okay, but they need to see and feel that you are doing something that they think is worthwhile and productive. That's why to say, oh, and it pays more than the Arts Council. Okay, all right, oh, fine, okay, good, So, rather than the Arts Council, better. Okay. It gives them something to hold on to. All right. So that's, but also, Beena, by you announcing it, you are also committing to it in a sense, right? From your integrity and your intent point of view. But also, you need to make a payment happen because they're going to say after a while, say, hey, where's this money? How come you see? So we need to get that paying customer to resolve your circumstance. Okay, there's a little bit of a grace period until such time, but at some point there needs to actual money needs to come your way, right? Otherwise they're going to say, no, Beena, this is not good. But if they see money coming your way and it's more than Arts Council, well, okay. Now, oh, fantastic. Oh, good. Okay. And then they can be relieved and at peace and no problem. So it's leveraging your intent also, adding to our intent already. Now, I have a personal need. We've got the joint intent where you're just doing it because you want to help me. But now it's also me intending it to help you and you intending it to help you. You see? So now we've got it coming from all sides. How fantastic is that?
Yes.
Big leverage. Yes. Big leverage. Big leverage.
Big leverage and a big push.
Yeah, I like leverage.
It's a big push.
Right. Now, is this something that you can realistically share with your family and say to them? And is it, or I don't know. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean,
I don't.
Online work for the benefactor. You need to send him a bill, by the way.
He is not actually. He didn't even read my message, which is really, really peculiar.
You just have to wait. Sometimes people like that, they'll go and then it's a project and they'll just, okay, he's probably lost fire because of the Hafiz telling him to bugger off. See, he's lost his enthusiasm for it. And your teacher's taken care of, so what more is there to do? Right?
Okay. Whatever it is, I don't know, but he needs to at least respond to that. This is so irresponsible, but okay. Anyway, I don't have much time to focus on him because my intent was not for the source, but for the outcome. And still, I'm working on that. Anyway, okay, so I think that now it's time for me to go to bed early because I'm lacking in my energy.
At 10 o'clock because you're getting up too late, Beena.
Yeah, I am because I'm lying down in my bed, but I'm still awake. So what do I do?
I'm saying. You're not getting up late, I should have said, because you are getting up early, but you're getting to bed too late, so you're not sleeping enough.
Yes. Okay, so I'll try to. I'll be in bed. I don't know. Maybe online. Who knows?
Earplugs. You need those earplugs. Really, you really.
Okay.
Important.
Oh yes. Okay.
Good night, Beena.
Okay. Good night.
Sleep profoundly.
Oh yes. I will.
Bye-bye.